Hello, everybody. It's Mr. Bashanya here. Hello, writers. I wanted to make a short video just helping you come up with some topics for your nonfiction narrative. Now, Virginia Woolf, an essayist and nonfiction writer herself, as well as a fiction writer, said every secret of a writer's soul, every experience of his life, every quality of his mind is written large in his works. What might Woolf be asserting about the source of a writer's stories? Very simply, you are the source of your best ideas. Ultimately, these ideas are going to come from you. I am not giving you a topic. You are generating the topic. Have you ever been asked by teachers to fake urgency by writing about topics they feel are important, or I should say, we feel are important, whether it's the opioid crisis or the death penalty? Yes, big, great topics, but you know what? If they don't mean anything to you, it's hard to work up a head of steam over a topic about which you may have no knowledge, no passion, or even a remote connection. The challenge is to find something you want to write about. And writing what you know is not as important as writing what you care about. So, our question here is simply this: how can we discover stories, ideas, and topics that warrant the struggle of writing well? I want to show you some invention techniques to discover meaningful writing topics so you can create a nonfiction narrative. Now, Mary Sarton said, I have never written a book that was not born out of a question I needed to answer for myself. Now, in your 100 Topics projects, you made some observations about the world around you, but it's the question that clarifies and focuses what you want to write about, what you want to talk about. All right, imagine if your last day, or imagine if you were putting together a reality TV show and you're looking for a controlling question or a claim that could be proven or challenged by the reality of one of your topics. What issues or ideas do the topics you're talking about bring up? This is something from a fellow freshman, right? These were some questions. He had looked over some of his 100 topics and he had zeroed in on some of the things he did every day, some of the things he noticed about the world around him, and he started coming up with some controlling questions. Can you look over your last 24 hours or any of your 100 topics? And can you come up with some questions that it raises that you could prove or disprove through your invention? What could be some controlling questions that could be proven or challenged by footage from your last 24 hours or by any of these topics you came up with on your 100 topics sheet? Think about questions it raises. When you find the question it raises, you might be getting closer to an answer. Every answer is just the answer to a question. So, what topics do your questions and observations deal with? Could a moment or could a topic from your 100 topics launch an argument about high school start times? Could your log of topics develop an information text that answers one of your controlling questions? Everyone has a story to tell. The question is, what is your story? I want you to push yourself. Think over topics that grab you, things you observed in your 100 topics, maybe something you wrote about in one of our exercises, and start to think about what are the questions you might be wondering about. Or if you don't need the questions, just jump right in the topic. What is the point you're trying to make? How do you want to make it? Share those big ideas in the end of your cycle document so you can get ready to pitch those great ideas to your fellow peers and get more feedback about what you need to do to make your nonfiction narrative an amazing reality. I look forward to seeing your great ideas. Challenge yourself, push yourself, don't give up. Think further, spend that extra minute, push yourself to dive a little deeper. What is that idea I want to write about? What is that question I want to answer? What is that topic that grabs me that I'd like to explore further to either deliver information or make an argument and how do I want to put this together? That's what I want you to share at the end of this cycle's document, and that's what you're going to be pitching to your peers in the beginning of our next cycle as we move into the amazing writing process. All the best, writers. I'll speak to you soon.